Year's Eve. He's now starring in the #1 movie in America, Dr. Seuss, The Lorax. Please welcome Zac Efron. Thanks for being here, Zac. You know, Zac, I have to ask you, few men, other than the two of us, know what it's like to have women go that crazy. And when you travel around, I mean, it's, especially to other countries, the women go insane, don't they?
Yeah, here it's great. You guys are very polite. You stay in your seats. You stay where you're at.
Yeah.
But in Brazil, I was just in Brazil, and it just always gets a little bit weird. Like it just crosses. They cross the line a little bit. It gets a little crazy.
It gets. There's an intensity to their excitement.
There's an intensity. Yeah, it's a bit. It's over the top. I mean, there's the young ones are great. The young fans, the teenage fans are all amazing. But then there's the older women, and it gets a little bit.
How old are we talking here?
Moms, you know. Moms,
really? Oh,
yeah.
so moms are. That's so strange. Moms get aggressive with you?
Yeah, they're the ones. It's kind of hard to read their faces. You can't tell if it's coming from a place of genuine love and enthusiasm, like the young fans, or if it's really coming from a place of, like, some sort of anger. They want a piece.
You're young.
Yeah, it's like very lustful. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Really, that's so funny. And so you've noticed that they because I'm guessing it might make sense that they would, in a way, get a little crazier.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I was in Brazil, it was crazy. We had, like, there was a ton of security, but for some reason, this lady grabbed my hand. She was incredibly strong, so I assumed it was a mom, and it was. And I got ripped into the audience, and she literally ripped the watch off of my wrist. And she held up the watch, and in Portuguese said, like, I've got his watch, I've got his watch. And then she got tackled by everyone else and was just erased completely.
You're saying she's dead now.
Yeah. They have not seen her since.
Yeah. No, you know what's crazy is you just described a robbery. That seems like it is crossing a line when they're taking your personal effects and then gloating. I've got it, I've got it.
It was pretty wild.
Do you get scared in those moments or not? I imagine you have pretty good security.
Yeah, it's pretty good security, but it just gets loud. It gets, I definitely get scared.
Have you, I'm just curious, obviously now you can go to most places in the world and just say hi and get a very nice reaction. But before you were famous, did you have a good game with the ladies? Were you able to chat them up effectively? Are you smooth with the ladies?
No, see now, I got handed the keys to the city here, and I did not earn them at all growing up. I really still am, and I've always professed to be a pretty big nerd in a lot of ways. I was in musical theater.
You're in a safe place here.
Yeah. Amongst friends.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
But yeah, I mean, I was into musical theater and stuff, so I didn't really get that much attention.
But how would you connect with women then? If you were interested in a girl, what was your way to connect with them? Was it through musical theater?
At times. I mean, there were times. I would do a lot of singing and dancing and stuff like that. I was just any kind of attention was good for me.
Right. So you were sort of an extrovert. You weren't afraid to perform for them.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I was in France. I think I was like 15 when I was in France. We took a trip with my drama class. And my drama teacher was there, and there were a couple girls and a few of my good guy friends. And we could sing some good barbershop quartet songs. So when the girls disappeared to go shopping, we were like, screw that. And we sat outside and put a top hat down, because I was wearing a top hat at the time.
You were walking around at 15 wearing a top hat.
I told you I was an attention seeker.
Yeah.
He was in a Stevie Nicks phase.
Yeah. Or a Monopoly money guy phase.
Yeah, so we put that out and started singing like a cappella songs. And our drama teacher was like, don't do anything while you're outside. And sure enough, by the time she came back, we'd stopped the entire Champs-Élysées. There was like a crowd of people around us. We'd stop traffic. We were just being goofballs.
But did girls like that? The barbershop quartet stuff?
A ton of girls loved it.
I don't buy that. I mean, I don't buy that they like that kind of, like big mustache singing kind of a cappella stuff. They do?
There were these goofy, dorky Americans singing Beach Boys songs. We were singing Barbara Ann outside on the sidewalk, and they flocked.
I'm not picturing it. Can we hear a sample? Is it okay if we do a little Barbara Ann for us? Would you do some if we had La Bamba started off?
You would need, it's a three-part harmony.
Right, La Bamba can go low.
If La Bamba goes low, then, I mean, yeah, I can do the middle part if you do the, do you want to do the high part? You gotta do the high part.
I'm mildly insulted that you assume I would do the high part. And yet, I think I probably should do the high part. All right, I'll try it. La Bamba, will you start us? Do you know it? It's an in.
You guys know.
All right, La Bamba, you start it off. Let's see. Here we go. Let's try it. Now, hold on. Before you start, hold on. La Bamba, stop. And he goes. He just. Picture us. We're on the. Where are we? We're on a street corner in Paris. You've got a top hat on, and it's the weirdest three guys ever to pack around Europe together and start us off. Go La Bamba. Ba 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 ran. 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 Ba 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 ran. I don't think I get a high five for that.
I was going to say, and cue flocking.
I see girls leaving, but a lot of guys interested. More with Zac Efron in just a second. Stick around. We'll be right back.